Hey guys, so I am here to do a quick review video on the amazing Sedona Lace Vortex professional 13-piece brush sets with the brush belts. If you are interested in seeing what I think about these brushes, please stay tuned. Guys, so I was very fortunate to be contacted by Sedona Lace, and they said I could pick any one thing that I wanted to review, and of course I picked the brushes because I've seen so many reviews on these brushes that I have definitely wanted to try them for myself. I will tell you guys that most of my brushes that I collect are MAC brushes. I have a few crown brushes, I have a few Armani, a few Sonia Kashuk, but most of my collection is MAC brushes. And honestly, when I first started collecting makeup, that's all I used to buy was MAC everything, but MAC is really not everything. They do make some really amazing products, but for me their brushes are not the best. So I did want to try some other brushes, and I do have to say that I am in love with these brushes, and I do prefer these brushes over my MAC brushes. I'll just go ahead and get started with how it comes. It comes in a faux leather case that you can zip up, and you can use it as a brush belt. It's just really nice. And then here it says Sedona Lace, and then you can put business cards in here. I have taken this on a few freelancing makeup jobs, so it is kind of dirty. I try to clean it up as best as I could, but if you guys do makeup, you know how that is. So really nice brushes, and it comes with 13 brushes like I said, and I will just go ahead and give you a quick overview of what I think of the brush set as a whole. I love all of the brushes. They all work really well. Some are natural hair, some are synthetic, and just love them. They work so well in my makeup routine, and they don't shed, which I love, because even though I've had some of my MAC brushes for years, they still shed. So was just so I was actually really surprised at the quality of these brushes, and I just like them. They just work. So I'll just go ahead and go through the brushes really quickly, just to show you what they are, what they do, and how I use them. So the first brush is the fan brush, and it's the FB01. And the thing that I like about this, it's not like a typical fan brush, and I'll show you one that I have over here. It's kind of, this is a Sephora fan brush, and as you can see, it's really lightly and loosely packed, a little flimsy, so it really doesn't pack on any product. And usually people use fan brushes for highlighting, setting under eye concealer, sweeping away fallout on the eyes, but as you can see, this one is really densely packed, and you can really pack on the highlight, really get under the eyes and get all of the fallout off under your eyes. And I just really love this fan brush, and it just works so well. And I've washed these brushes and they really don't shed at all. The next brush is the FB07 brush, and it is a flat top kind of kabuki style brush. Very densely packed. I believe this one is synthetic, and I use this one for liquid foundation, and it works amazingly. It really buffs the foundation into the skin and gives you a flawless application, and it just works on any size face because it's pretty big, and gets your foundation on really quickly and buffs it out fast. The next brush is the FB03 brush, and it is a tapered powder brush. You could probably use this for contour, bronzer. I know a lot of people love this for bronzer. For me, it's a bit big for my face, so I like it for powder because it's so incredibly soft. Oh my god, it would just really put your powder on nice and lightly, or you could even buff it in and pack the powder on, whatever you want. Love the brush. Now, one of my favorite brushes out of this set has to be the FB05 brush, and it's a domed brush like this. It looks like a contour brush, or it actually looks just like the MAC. Let me see, I have some of my brushes here. It looks just like the MAC 109, as you can see. Exactly alike. This one doesn't shed, however, and it's extremely soft. I love this for contouring and, you know, just kind of getting the contour on and buffing it out. It's just amazing. You could also use this with liquid foundation, and it would be perfect, or even powder foundation. Those are the face brushes. Now on to the eyeshadow brushes. I'll show you those. So it comes with 4 brushes, 4 face brushes, and then the rest are for your face or more specific detail brushes. So the first one I'll show you is this one. It comes in a little metal packaging, and then you can just put it like that, and it's a lip brush, and this is the LB25 brush. It's just amazing, really really nice, and gets the color, you know, precisely where you apply it. Then we have the EB21, and I'm guessing all of the letters stand for, like, EB is eye brush and then FB is face brush, so you know how to identify them. LB lip brush, so EB21, which is a really nice small detail brush for when you're doing eyeshadow work. I like that brush a lot. Then you get a double-sided brush, so technically you actually get 14 brushes. This is the EB17, which is an eyebrow brush, so it has the spoolie on one side and then a really densely packed angled brush. I personally don't like this one. I would, if you do your eyebrows with powder, I'm pretty sure you would love this, but for me it's a little too big for eyebrows, so I like to use this for eyeshadow, to smudge out eyeshadow, and it works really really nicely because it's really densely packed. Now, one of my other favorite brushes has to be the EB11 brush, and it is a synthetic eyeshadow brush that you can apply cream products with. You can apply powder products. I use it for eyeshadow and I love it. It's a perfect size to just pack the color onto the lid. It's just an easy brush to grab and use, and I love the handles on these brushes. They're pretty long, but they have good weight to them. They're just very nice. Love them. I washed them already and they held up extremely well. The next brush is the EB19, which is the angled bent eyeliner brush, which I love when I'm using cream eyeliner. Okay, the next brush is the EB15, which is a tapered blending brush, perfect for crease work, or even if you have a smaller eye, just blending or buffing out a transitional color in your crease, or just applying highlights under the eyes, concealer. It's just an amazing, versatile brush. Again, very soft and doesn't shed. Now, the EB09, if I'm not mistaken, brush looks just like a 219. Let me see. Show you. This is my MAC, sorry, not 219, that's a pencil brush. MAC 217 brush. The thing I like about this, it's a little bit denser, so you can really buff out color. And because I have smaller eyes, I really appreciate that in the brush, because I don't want the color just to go everywhere, and I don't want my eyeshadow to look muddled or really messy. So this is just a perfect blending brush for me. Also, if I can find one, I believe this is not another MAC one. Hold it. I have a couple MAC 217s, and then I have also, if I can find it, yeah, here it is. I also have the Crown Brush 433 Pro Blending Brush. Again, this one is just a little bit smaller, so you can really precisely blend. I really like the Crown brushes, and you know, my MACs, I like them a lot, but this is just a really nice, precise eyeshadow brush that you can actually apply color and blend out with. You don't have to switch brushes when you're using this. Love this. Now, my favorite brush out of all of them has to be this one. It's the EB13. It is I believe it's synthetic, and it is a fluffy brush that I personally use for so many different things. I use it to contour down my nose because it'll apply color and blend it at the same time. I use it to buff out concealer if I'm doing very precise concealer work. I even use it very quickly to buff out color because it's so large. If I'm just doing a quick everyday eyeshadow, buff out the color in the crease, and it just works so well. I love this brush. It's so soft and just so, as you can see, just so densely packed, and one of my favorite products. They've done very well with that brush. The last brush is the EB23. I think this has to be my least favorite brush because it is a very nice angled brush. As you can see, it's pointed really nice, so you can really get a precise line. The only thing is it's a little bit too flimsy for me. I like a more densely packed angled brush because Okay guys, my camera died, hence why I have a denim jacket on now. It's been quite some time in between the camera dying and now me coming back. went outside to walk my dogs, and I realized it was a little bit cool, so I put a jacket on because I actually have to, in a few minutes, go meet my friend for dinner. So that's why the jacket is on, but it seemed like 2 seconds because of editing. But anyway, this brush that I was talking about, I like it a lot, but it's pretty flimsy. It'd be good for a cream eyeliner or even just detailed shadow work, but for what I like to use ankle brushes for, it's not the most perfect. But that's all of the brushes, and I actually really love this brush set, so much so that I actually am going to place an order with Sedona Lace to get some more brushes because the quality is just amazing, and you can just zip it up and travel with it. If you do makeup like I do, you can use it in your kit. It's just amazing. I love it so much and very grateful. I will have a discount code down below for you guys for Sedona Lace, or if you would like to purchase brushes. They're really affordable and extremely great quality, especially if you're starting out with makeup and you want a good brush set to start out with, the most perfect brush set to start out with. Or we can even do one of their starter kits, but I'll just leave that code down below for you guys. And if you want, just like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love Sedona Lace, and can't wait to try some more of their products, but this professional brush set is amazing. So I hope you guys go on their site and check it out. But again, I'll just see you in the next video. Bye guys.